Returning home from Cuba, October 1962, the Russians lost a missile, and there was nothing anyone could do. They hushed it up as best they could. Those who knew approved the plot, but all involved are gone now. It's just as if the world forgot. Deep beneath the surface, the missile lay and rusted out. Its payload met the waters where ocean critters swam about. Soon something was happening to all the creatures down below. They changed and they evolved, they mutated and began to grow. One day a ship was passing the very spot where the missile lay. The water started roiling, the ship went every which way. And as the captain's panic became clear to everyone aboard, an enormous spotted eagle ray sent them all to meet their lord. The creature wrapped its giant fins around the ship and gave a squeeze. The hull was crushed and water rushed in, silencing the futile pleas. And then almost as quickly as it had risen from the waves, the eagle ray descended, leaving thousands bobbing in their ocean graves. Deep beneath the surface, the missile shell became a shrine. Its children of the atom grown by science and the march of time. From all parts of the oceans they had come, drawn by magnetic force, all fed and grew massive on that single radiation source. Goblin sharks and pufferfish and penguins from Antarctica, seals, sea lions, seahorses, a whale half the size of South Africa. The public soon became aware and found out how it all began. World governments decided to clean things up, and that's when the feces hit the fan. They targeted the creatures, all grown to such enormous size, but nothing fazed the massive beast. It only made their anger rise. Jets and bombers dropped their loads and casually flew by, as tentacles a half-mile long shot up and plucked them from the sky. The Navy fired their missile batteries with nervous and sweaty palms, as gulls and puffins circled overhead, sinking ships with guano bombs. The penguins headed inland, crushing buildings as they stormed the beach. Sea turtles followed after, laying giant eggs 50 pounds each. And as the conflict continued, the populace began to pray. Many saw this as God's judgment for mankind, having gone so far astray. Up from the Atlantic, nature's mutated vengeance rose, wreaking havoc on surf and sand, delivering a karmic dose. Many thought the end was nigh and said their desperate prayers for peace. And then a miracle answer came, and birds and beasts aggression ceased. The penguins marched back into the waters and quickly turned and headed south. The puffins flew back north, the whale spit warships from its giant mouth. The ocean calmed where moments before a war had raged at epic scale. And we humans shrugged and wandered home, not quite sure how to tell the tale. That tainted water above the shrine became an almost sacred zone that all mankind agreed should be for all time simply left alone. And that's why to this very day we note the Cold War legacy of one lone piece that went astray in the game between Khrushchev and Kennedy.